Yekaterinburg, Russia, July 17, 1918. Members of the deposed Russian royal family, Tsar Nicholas and Tsarina Alexandra Romanov and their 5 children, are awakened in the middle of the night by Bolshevik soldiers. They are led to the basement of their safe house. One after the other, they are executed. Rumors spread that their death was the result of a curse laid upon them by the powerful mystic Grigory Rasputin, a man who had been murdered himself a year and a half prior.
Rasputin wrote an open letter to Russia, and within this open letter he states, "If I am murdered by the royal family or by someone related to the royal family, within 2 years every member of the royal family will be dead."
Just who was this mysterious figure known as Rasputin? And how did he come to be so infamously associated with dark powers from beyond the grave? Pokrovska, Western Siberia. A comet streaks across the Russian sky the evening of January 23, 1871. This celestial event is said to have set the stage for the birth of Rasputin. From a very early age, Rasputin displayed what some believe to be supernatural powers, including psychic premonitions and the ability to heal animals. And by the time he reached adulthood, he would experience a vision that would profoundly alter the trajectory of his peasant life.
One day while plowing his fields, Rasputin sees a strange light in the sky, and out from the middle of this light emerges a vision of the Virgin Mary. And she doesn't speak to him, but he watches her gesture to the horizon. And Rasputin takes this to mean that he is being told by the Mother of God that he must go and find himself on a spiritual pilgrimage. And this begins the huge shift in Rasputin's life.
But was it really the Virgin Mary that appeared to Rasputin? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest that what Rasputin encountered was a very different kind of otherworldly being.
The vision set Rasputin on his course of then trying to become a religious monk, which finally led him to the Tsarist family. This has been a very consistent thing throughout all of human history. People are claiming that they're being guided. Well, then you have to ask, well, who's guiding them?
People have made contact, and it is clear that there is a definitive extraterrestrial involvement here. We have religiousized this understanding. We have developed a mythology, a legend around something, and we have not understood it correctly.
In 1905, after years of wandering and developing a reputation as a healer, Rasputin was introduced to the Russian royal family.
The reason why the royal family are interested in Rasputin is the problem they have with their only son, Alexis, who is hemophilic. It becomes very clear from the earliest visits to the palace that Rasputin's prayers, his gaze, that psychological penetration that he's able to help stop the bleeding.
Rasputin certainly had a powerful magnetic presence. He gained great favor with the royal family, the Tsar's family. Some felt he was one of the most powerful people in Russia at the time, but he also drew the attention of powerful rivals, so he made some major enemies.
Rasputin's behavior certainly became an area of concern for the nobility. He was seen to be debaucherous. He was involved in orgies. He was a very, very heavy drinker. He was often seen battling with demons out loud as he walked through the streets.
Rasputin's erratic behavior would earn him the nickname the Mad Monk. But might he really have been functioning as a vessel for otherworldly forces? Forces he had little, if any, control over.
Rasputin really almost comes across as really being a pawn in a much bigger game. And that's a bigger game that's connected to extraterrestrials, and that's one of the amazing things about it.